part one of our adventure to Nelson, British Columbia, we flew down the Continental Divide through beautiful mountain valleys, past a massive, bustling coal mine, and flew across beautiful southeastern British Columbia. We turned north at Creston and flew up the picturesque Kootenay Lake and made a challenging, to me, landing in the narrow valley at Nelson. Once on the ground, we tied down, walked not much further than the length of the runway, and checked into our waterfront hotel for the night. We dropped off our packs in the room, had a snack on the sunny patio facing the marina, and set out for a walking tour of the town. We were pleasantly surprised at the cool vibe of this little mountain town. Its beautifully restored heritage buildings make a walk down Baker Street feel like you've stepped back in time 50 years. Sunday was a warm day in Nelson, so with our lakes and rivers back in Alberta still frozen over from winter, we spent all afternoon enjoying the hot weather at the local beach. We then grabbed a cab back to the airport, loaded up, gassed up, and got ready to take off back to the much cooler and still frozen Red Deer. On our trip home, we decided to take a much different route that took us up the Columbia Valley to Radium Hot Springs, where we would start hopping from valley to valley to get back to the Bow Valley and Lake Louise. From there, we flew down our favorite little valley back to the flatlands of Alberta.
Nelson traffic, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sears, taking position on the runway, backtracking 04, Nelson. Do we know where that paraglider is?
I don't.
Okay. Nelson traffic, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sears, Cessna 182 is departing 04 to the northeast. Nelson traffic. Keep an eye out for that paraglider.
I think she's over this far mountain with the snow on it, slightly to the right part of the mountain.
Okay. Nelson traffic, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra's just off 04, climbing through 2,200 feet, going to the northeast, down the valley. Nelson traffic, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra.
Nelson traffic, Eastern helicopter Gulf Whiskey Tango Quebec is 5 miles south of Nelson. We're at 6,000 feet. Inbound flying the airport, estimate the airport about 3 minutes. Nelson traffic, Gulf Whiskey Tango Quebec.
That was an easy up.
Yep. Had a nice headwind. There's the paraglider.
Nelson traffic, helicopter Gulf Whiskey Tango Quebec, just leave the golf course. We cross the midfield right down on the left for 34. Nelson traffic, Gulf Whiskey Tango Quebec, midfield right down on the left 04.
Look at the beaches.
Oh yeah, wow.
Pretty nice.
Very nice.
Been a while since we've been hot in the airplane.
Right? Well, that was a wonderful 24 hours.
That was.
That was glorious.
It was a great getaway.
What was the best part?
I liked all of it. I liked walking around downtown, and you got like a few musicians working, which is rare to see these days.
Yep.
Beach was very nice. Had a nice visit from Jerry and Nancy.
That's right.
And they're the if you watched our video of going to Jasper, they're the couple that landed, and we shared the courtesy car and went into town. That's the first time we met him. And this morning about 6:30 a.m. when I got a text from him asking about how our flight was and everything like that. And he said he was headed to Oliver, BC. He was going to go on a flight to Oliver, BC, and then I don't know, about 10 o'clock, I got a text from them saying ETA in Nelson, 35 minutes or whatever. And so yeah, we had a nice visit with them. They walked from the airport down to our hotel, and we sat on a patio and just had a good old visit.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, back and forth a tiny bit so I can see the bottoms a bit. Nice.
Traffic on 267 Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra is 25 to the northeast of Nelson. Just at the T in the lake, we're climbing through 5300 for 9500. Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182, 267 traffic.
Wow, this is an awesome place for me to learn to fly.
There you go.
Woohoo!
What about these students out here? This is where they learn to fly.
Right? Wow. Loving it.
Crazy.
Beautiful. Headed from Nelson to Creston, I believe. At 6,800. Headed for 7,500. Clear blue sky, a little hazy. The lake's beautiful and smooth. Nice reflections along the side.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's just look at the lake. It's just crystal clear. Like look down below you. It's not even moving.
Yeah.
So nice. Oh, it's so pretty up here.
To have a perfect day in Nelson and then end it with a flight like this.
Right?
Wow.
Wow, those are beaches down there with walkways across them. Look at that. Holy.
You didn't
Serious.
You didn't see this side when we were coming down, did
Oh
you?
my word. I have a lovely friend whose parents have moved here the last few years, so she gets to come and hang out here occasionally. So one of these days, you're gonna have to come along with me, hey? She couldn't make it this weekend, she was busy, but one of these days you'll have to come along.
Yeah. For sure.
Right, girl?
She watched any of our videos?
I believe she has. And I believe she's gonna be watching a lot more.
Nice. Traffic on 267 Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182 is 10 to the north of Creston. And we are at 7,500 feet. And we are turning eastbound towards the next valley. 267 traffic, Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra.
So we were at the beach this afternoon about an hour ago. We spent 3 or 4 hours on the beach at Nelson there. And decided to grab a cab back to the airport. And yeah, just a really quick 7-minute ride and a really chatty driver.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Said they're really busy this time of year, and guys seem to really like his little town. Yeah, and like we mentioned earlier, there was some musicians in town. Very elderly gentleman playing with a couple of other guys, probably pushing 80.
Yeah.
White hair, white beard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of music he was playing, but it was kind of sweet. Just downtown Nelson.
On the street corner, busking. If I was ever a busker, I would change my name to Robbins.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I would be Buskin' Robbins. Broner.
Yeah.
Traffic on 267, Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182 is 10 to the south of Cranbrook, and we're climbing through 7,900 feet for 9,500 feet, and we are tracking northbound. 267 traffic, Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra. So we've got this weird dust cloud or something up ahead. I'm not quite sure what it is, but don't see any blasting areas around here. So yeah, I'm not sure. Is it fog?
It is. Cranbrook down here.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you can see through it fine.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Sort of seems to all be emanating from over there.
Yeah. Maybe there's a fire, Tom.
Suppose, but I don't smell any smoke.
That's true. Looks like a couple of things over there.
Traffic on 267 Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra. Cessna 182 is 15 to the north of Cranbrook. Flying up the Columbia Valley, currently at 7,300 feet per 7,500 feet. 267 traffic, Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra. And I'm going to switch to my left tank.
Possible that's White Swan.
We'll see if there's a road that goes to
Maybe
it.
if not, then it's between those two then. It might be up there between those two. Anyway, the story with that is we wanted to check out some hot springs, and we went to Banff, Radium, Fairmont, and while we were in Fairmont, someone told us about some hot springs down a dirt road, etc., etc., and then if you keep going, there's this lake called White Swan. Hey?
Yep.
And so we put our canoe on there, and it's clear.
Beautiful day, glassy water.
Get on there. We
crossed.
We didn't put our life jacket on because it was so beautiful and clear and calm. And we crossed, got off, had a little walk around.
Yeah.
There was a bit of maybe a Boy Scout type camp over there. It was really cool.
Some kind of camp, yeah.
Yeah. So then, I don't know if we decided the weather started turning yet, or did we just get in the boat and then it turned?
We start to get ready. We're going to come back across the lake. Still pretty glassy, but there is kind of this big black cloud that's just kind of coming around one of these mountains here. And didn't think much of it. Got like a third of the way, and all of a sudden, like the cold front from that storm hits, and there's white caps, and we're getting blown down the lake really far from our truck. So the canoe is like turning the wrong way. So we both paddled on the offside, and we both took this stroke at the exact same time a wave hit us, and in a blink of an eye we were both in the water. We were capsized.
Oh.
And it was so cold. It was a mountain lake, like cold. It just took my breath away. Like I couldn't actually breathe.
Did you think you were going to die?
I didn't think I was going to die, because, you know, my life jacket was floating nearby. So I grabbed that.
We lost our paddle.
Yeah, we lost our paddle. I got one arm in the life jacket, and that was good enough. And then I thought, you know, I should have watched a YouTube video on how to right your canoe on the middle of a lake. But we're out there and it's a storm blowing. There's like pretty big waves. Our canoe's upside down, but it's kind of like half full of water. We just kind of hung on to the canoe and we kicked our feet, and after about like what seemed like about an hour, we finally made it to the shore about 2 miles down from our truck. But meanwhile, people had stopped on the gravel road and saw that we were in the water, and there wasn't anything they could do.
Nope.
But once we finally got to the shore, they did give us a ride back to our truck, about 2 miles up the road.
That was pretty scary.
Yeah. And then we drove around the lake, and we like tried to find our paddles, floating on the water somewhere. Eventually we just gave up.
No chance.
No more canoeing that weekend because we had no more paddles.
That's right. So there's the town of Canal Flats. So I believe we followed that road out there.
Oh, okay.
So White Swan is out there.
Maybe, yeah.
Between those two peaks.
Right.
So that's a bit of a drive out there.
About halfway to the lake, there were some natural hot springs right on the side of the gravel road.
Right.
And those were nice. They're really nice.
So what is this place? Fairmont?
Fairmont.
Oh, so there's the hill. There's the Fairmont ski hill. Fairmont Resorts just below us here.
Oh yeah, it's not that big of a ski hill, is it?
It's not.
Kind of cool though.
Yeah.
267 traffic, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182 is overhead Fairmont, and we are northbound at 7,700 feet. Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182, 267 traffic. Windermere Lake, correct?
Oh.
Invermere on the Windermere.
Very pretty too. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. Excuse me, this is our exit ramp right here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I know, it looks a little daunting, doesn't it?
Oh, it's cool. Very pretty.
I never noticed that, even though I flew here before.
The red?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the color of the sun. I mean, obviously it is red.
It is red, yeah.
Usually, because you know when you drive in an outer radium, it's red rock at the bottom.
That's true, yeah.
That's really pretty.
This just looks like we're flying into a mountain.
Oh, this is gorgeous. Right?
It sure is.
Woohoo!
Here's our next valley.
Wowzer. I can reach out and touch that.
I know.
Oh, we scoot through this valley, do we?
Yeah, that's the road we drive on right down there.
I was looking at the road down there, yeah. Cool.
that's when we drive the radium. Check our cylinders here. Make sure we're all good. Oh yeah. Good.
The lakes are still frozen here.
I would say higher altitude, right? Like you're getting more closer to the Continental Divide. These valleys are probably not as low as like the Nelson and you know, probably just everything's getting a little higher.
Yeah, these are the highest ones we've been in?
Well, I would think that the Banff Valley's probably the highest valley.
Right.
I mean, the Banff Valley's around 4,500 feet at the bottom. The Nelson Valley we were just in is like 1,700 feet. So there's a big difference in height there.
Wow. Oh my word. Oh, that's crazy. Please catch this. Oh, wowzer. Look at that. Woohoo. Serious stuff here, man.
Crazy, eh? Okay, now we're hopped over to another valley. The next valley is called the Bow Valley after this one.
That is beautiful out your side. That's way beautiful, man. Wow. Look at that. It's crazy. This is my favorite yet. Wow. Wow, this is so pretty. What are these mountains called? We need to see. I like this range a lot.
This is the Continental Divide Range. Off the west end of the ridge, all the rivers flow towards the Pacific. And off this side of the ridge, they all flow towards the Atlantic and the Arctic.
There's Castle Mountain.
Yep.
Beauty.
Right off our nose.
Cool little avalanches in here.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. Really pretty with the sun on these mountains.
Yeah. I knew we'd have a pretty good lighting coming back today.
Right? So nice.
Traffic to the left. Castle Mountain, eastbound, on side of the highway, 8,000 feet per bound, CDI.
Not gonna be too far from us, Tom.
No, set it for Banff.
Okay.
So the flight from Red Deer to Nelson was, the fuel cost us like $171. Did pretty good.
That's not bad at all. So wow, hey bud, we just came through some amazing mountain passes and valleys back there. I was all over the place taking videos and pictures. I was just in awe.
You're in your glory.
I was totally in my glory. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Back to the flatlands. I don't know how long of a drive Nelson is from Red Deer. 7 hours? So 2.5's pretty good then.
Yeah, hey?
It's such a cool little town though, isn't it?
It was very cool.
Yeah.
What are we over top of now?
Not much. We're like 10 to the north of Sundre.
Okay. Well, I say we need to order some more chicks.
Some more what?
Chickens.
Chickens, yeah.
Country Lane Farms. Whole chickens.
That's the best chickens made.
Best chickens.
Yeah. And we have them at home. They're very good and they're pretty large too.
Yeah. So from, what's that town? Is Strathmore?
Strathmore, close to Strathmore, yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll deliver to Red Deer and Calgary and many other places. If you want the best chicken, and I'm told that's the best chicken, just Google Country Lane Farms and they will fix you up.
They will fix you up.
Yeah. And they're not a sponsor of this video in any way. I mean,
we just love the chicken.
We just love the chicken, yeah.
And we're really hungry.
Place your order online, and then he brings it, like he has a certain day he delivers to a certain city, and you just got like a window of 4 hours or something like that to just go pick it up.
And I was making one a couple weeks ago, and my sister popped in, and she just had a kind of a quick little look, and she thought I was cooking a turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not huge, but she thought it was a turkey.
And we're going to begin our descent into the Red Deer area. Carb heat comes on, and some power comes out. Let's take it down to 17 inches. That should put us in about a 500 foot per minute descent. Red Deer Tower, Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182.
Cessna 182, Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Red Deer Tower.
Gulf X-Ray Zulu Sierra is 14 nautical miles to the southwest, and we are inbound with information Lima, currently descending through 6,800 feet.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra Tower, Roger, runway 35, wind is 0205, altimeter 3012, squawk code 0404.
Squawking 0404, X-Ray Zulu Sierra. Probably just follow the road that way from...
X-Ray Zulu Sierra Tower, banks identified at 6,300 feet, cleared left base, runway 35.
Left base 35, X-Ray Zulu Sierra.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra Tower, wind calm, clear to land, runway 35.
Wind calm, clear to land 35, X-Ray Zulu Sierra. Oh, no wind. Okay, I have no excuse for a bad landing now.
Right?
No, it's like, now the pressure's on, wind calm.
So what are you going to do, turn all the cameras off just in case you get a bad landing?
Yeah, no, I'll just edit that out of the video.
Proof.
I'll edit like someone else is landing into the video maybe. See if I can land right at the start of the runway. Maybe on the center line. Front goes full forward. Stretch.
That was a little rough, buddy.
I had the power. I didn't take the power out all the way. Few little ops there.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra Tower, exit right on Alpha. What's your destination on the field?
Skywings.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra right on Alpha. Taxi to Skywings via Alpha. Monitor ground 121.9 off.
Monitor 1219. Taxi via Alpha. X-Ray Zulu Sierra. We are safe on the ground.
Thank you for joining us today on part 2 of our Nelson adventure. The difference in climate between Red Deer and Nelson is quite dramatic, even though Nelson is not much further south. To spend the day on the beach in some fairly hot weather, getting my first sunburn in quite a while, and then fly only 2.5 hours back home to a place that is still mostly frozen over from winter was quite a surreal experience. If you're so inclined, give us a like and subscribe, and feel free to share this video. We hope to see you in our next adventure.